Once upon a time, in the heart of a vast kingdom, there lived a wise king named Edmund. King Edmund was known for his empathy and understanding, which he tactfully used to maintain peace and prosperity within his realm. One day, as King Edmund was studying maps in his grand library, he noticed a forgotten town named Mistwood on the border of his kingdom. Mistwood had not sent a representative to the annual council for many years, which piqued the king's curiosity. Wishing to ensure all corners of his kingdom were well cared for, King Edmund decided to visit Mistwood personally. The journey to Mistwood was long and arduous, but King Edmund was determined. Along the way, he marveled at the diverse landscapes of his kingdom, from the rolling hills to the dense forests, each telling its own story. When he finally arrived in Mistwood, the townsfolk were surprised to see the king. They greeted him warmly, albeit with a bit of hesitation, as royalty seldom visited their remote town. King Edmund spent his days in Mistwood learning about the townsfolk's lives and their challenges. He discovered that their main bridge had been washed out by a heavy storm years ago, leaving them isolated. As a result, they struggled to trade their goods and were slowly forgotten by the rest of the kingdom. Deeply moved by their plight, King Edmund swiftly ordered his engineers to build a new bridge. He stayed in Mistwood to oversee its construction and frequently engaged with the locals to understand their other needs. By the time the bridge was completed, strong and sturdy, Mistwood was reconnected to the rest of the kingdom. Before departing, King Edmund held a gathering in the town square. "Mistwood shall never be forgotten again," he declared. He enacted policies ensuring better representation and support for all remote areas of his kingdom. The people of Mistwood cheered, feeling both heard and hopeful. King Edmund returned to his castle, but he never forgot the lessons he learned in Mistwood. He continued to rule with empathy and ensured every part of his kingdom prospered. The story of the wise king and the forgotten town became a beloved tale throughout the land, a reminder that every corner of a kingdom matters and that empathy can bridge any gap.